Today I'm going to be showing you how I blew up my shoulders. These past 6 months my shoulders have never been wider and fuller in my whole life. I personally do not have the best genetics, and having no frame to your body makes you look weak and frail, but we are going to change that. I follow a simple routine based on YouTube science which got me to where I am today. There's only 3 exercises, but technique is key, so you gotta listen up. Welcome. It actually looks like a torture room or something. Alright, first up, side delts. This is one of the most undertrained, underworked muscle in your entire body, unless you're skipping your calves. So therefore, focusing on your side delts will definitely maximize your effort and time in the gym. This is because your front delts are usually worked on by doing any push movement, and we're mainly talking about the chest presses. And this is the same for your rear delts as well. Your rear delts, so your rear delts are also being worked on when you're doing any pull movements as well. And if you got narrow clavicles just like me, we can both work on them together. Let's fill up our shirts and move on to the first exercise. Number 1, military press. This is a staple. Even though this mostly works out your front delts, you're gonna have to isolate it somehow. With this exercise, you can do it either standing up with a barbell or dumbbells, or sitting down on the bench. So one of the main advantages of doing a seated press is that you're very stable. You don't really need to use your core to stabilize your weight. What I like to do is plant your feet deep into the ground and push backwards into the bench so you're more stable. And that way you can actually focus on your front delts whilst pushing. However, sometimes I do love doing it standing up. Pause. This is because your front delts are worked on anyways on chest day, so I do it standing up to work on my core as well. When you're standing up, it makes it really tough and it really makes you focus on your core tightness and your glute. I do prefer the dumbbells over the barbell, because if you do have any muscle imbalances, then you can actually work on that as you're working out each delts independently. I'm going to share my sets and reps at the end of the video, but for now, let's move on to the next exercise. Next exercise, cable lateral raises. So this is mainly for your side delts. So as you start to work out on this muscle, it will really broaden out your frame, give you that nice V taper down to your waist. You start to look like me, and you'll start to fill out your shirts as well. With this exercise, I would recommend you do it on a cable rather than doing it on dumbbells. One reason why I love this exercise over the dumbbells is because recent research, they suggest that you build the most muscle where your muscle is under tension at the most stretched position. As some of you guys might know how gravity works, with a dumbbell, starting position is down here. So your arms is perpendicular to the floor. At this point, you're not going to feel any tension on your delts. However, with the cables, as it's pulling in this way, so the hardest part of this movement will be at the bottom here, where your delts are the most stretched. What I like to do as well is actually cross my arms over my body to get even more stretch. Sometimes I do tend to do it on the dumbbells as well, just to switch it up. But if you want maximum efficiency, EXP per hour, then cable lateral raises. Alright, last and final exercises for the rear delt. For this one, I've got 2 options for you. Give you a bonus. The first one is on a Pec Deck machine, and you just do the reverse Pec Deck Fly, and that will definitely work on your rear delts. However, to get the most out of that machine, I recommend you to do it one-handed. So sit off to the side, angle yourself to the side, and do it one-handed, and that way you'll get more of a deep stretch, and you'll definitely feel it on your rear delts the next day. Or, this is what I found out the other day, you can do it on the cable machines as well. So what I like to call this exercise is praying to the delt gods. So what you want to do is kneel down, one knee, and take a bow, and you put the cable on the lowest setting, and you pull it through your legs. Just like the lateral raises on the sides, you're actually getting a better stretch on the most hardest bit of the exercise. So this exercise will definitely give you the same stimulus as if you were on the Pec Deck machine. So that's it. That's my top 3 exercises. And now for the sets and reps. So usually for shoulders, your shoulders are really resistant. So you're gonna have to do more reps and maybe more sets. So for the front delts, I usually do 3 sets, 10 to 20 reps. Rear delts, same thing, 3 sets, 10 to 20 reps. However, for your side delts, I'm gonna have to spam that out. Alright, so this is your most under stimulated muscle in your whole ass body. 4 or 5 sets, depending on the day, and again, 10 to 20 reps. It's not about the weights, it's about stimulating the muscle, and once you get the burn and you can't get the full range of motion, that's when you can do partial reps. Good tip for you. There you have it, guys. Like the video if you find it useful, comment down below what you do for your shoulder exercises, and subscribe to your boy. And let's not forget, with big shoulders you need big chest. So click here to watch my top 5 chest videos, and I'll see you there.
Subscribe to now.